Yolo Abdavath joins me now from Ankara with the latest here. Yolo, now there's a security meeting today. What are we expecting to hear from this?
Well, the repercussions of this failed coup is still being felt, isn't it, days later? So what we have here in the presidential compound on the outskirts of Ankara is the expectation and the waiting for the National Security Council meeting, which the Prime Minister and the President will attend, and then there will be a cabinet meeting in the afternoon around 3 o'clock. That National Security Council meeting it will start around midday, and both of them have already said yesterday that we can expect a big announcement. Now, what does that mean? We're not sure yet, but it could be quite significant. It could be quite important, not just for the aftermath of the coup and the aftermath of dealing with the plotters and all these people which have been suspended and arrested and are being investigated, but also how to deal with these people fairly in a democratic society with the judicial system as it stands. Because, of course, there are so many different people, civil servants, army officials, police, as well as judges and prosecutors, who are all in one way or another implicated in terms of how they are being investigated at the moment.
And Yolo, we know that Fethullah Gulen has, there's been a formal request to extradite him. We also know that evidence has been sent by Turkey to the US and that a formal request was made yesterday. What more do we know on the extradition process here?
Well, there may be a different interpretation. There may be something is lost in translation, or maybe even what is a formal request and what isn't, because quite clearly the Turkish authorities say that a formal request for Fethullah Gulen's extradition has been made, and the information, the evidence, the 4 dossiers we were talking about on Tuesday have been sent electronically to the United States, to the government in America, and also hard copies, which may take a little bit more time, have also been sent to Washington. Now, what we're hearing from Washington is that, as far as they can see, there's no definitive request, formal request for extradition on Gulen has been made so far. Now, that will certainly put a spotlight on Turkish-American relations diplomatically. It may not have any bearing on how Turkey and America, both members of NATO, both with the largest armies in NATO, how they cooperate militarily in terms of bases here in Turkey and, of course, in the NATO headquarters in Brussels and elsewhere. But it will diplomatically certainly put a spotlight on what is this request, in what form, and what are the Turkish expectations and how the Americans will respond.
Okay, Yolo, thanks very much for that. Yolo Abdavath for us in Ankara.